Silence is often seen as a powerful tool, a way to maintain peace and avoid conflict. But what if there's a strategy even better than silence? One that not only prevents misunderstandings, but also builds stronger connections. In this video, I'm revealing a life-changing approach you've probably never heard of before. Stay tuned, because this could transform the way you handle any situation. Lesson 1. The power of silence. In a world filled with noise and constant chatter, silence can feel like a luxury. Yet silence isn't just about keeping quiet. It's a form of communication, a way to express respect, create space for understanding, and even reclaim personal power. True, silence is intentional. It's not about avoiding confrontation. It's about mastering control over your responses and emotions. However, silence isn't always understood. Sometimes it's mistaken for indifference or avoidance. This is why balancing silence with intentional communication is crucial. Silence has power, but it's strongest when paired with understanding and action. Think about great leaders or wise mentors. They often speak less, but say more. Their silence before responding shows thoughtfulness and control. When you pause, you show others that you value their words and are choosing your response carefully. This is the mark of true wisdom. While silence is powerful, it shouldn't be used as a weapon or a way to avoid responsibility. Silence must be intentional, not passive. Pair it with thoughtful actions, clear communication, and empathy, and you'll unlock its true potential. Lesson 2. First, let's understand why silence is so highly regarded. When you stay silent in a heated moment, you avoid saying something you might regret. Silence also gives you time to think and reflect, helping you maintain control of the situation. But here's the problem. Silence can sometimes be misinterpreted. People might think you're ignoring them, that you don't care, or worse, that you're passive, aggressive. This is where the strategy I'm about to reveal comes in. It goes beyond just staying quiet. It's active, intentional, and powerful. The strategy is called intentional communication. It's about choosing your words carefully, responding rather than reacting, and creating clarity instead of confusion. While silence avoids conflict, intentional communication resolves it. Let me break this down into steps so you can start using this strategy today. Most people listen just to reply, but when you practice intentional communication, you listen to truly understand. This means paying attention not only to what the person is saying, but also to their emotions and body language. Don't interrupt. Don't plan your response. While they're talking, just be present and focused on them. This alone can diffuse tension and show the other person that you respect their perspective. Before you say anything, acknowledge what the other person has said. For example, you can say, "I understand why you feel that way," or "It sounds like this has been really hard for you." This doesn't mean you're agreeing with them. It just shows that you're trying to understand their feelings. When people feel heard, they're more likely to listen to what you have to say next. Now, when it's your turn to speak, avoid blaming or accusing. Instead, use I statements to express your thoughts or feelings. For example, instead of saying, "You're always late," you can say, "I feel frustrated when we're not on time because it's important to me." This shifts the focus from blame to how the situation affects you. It's less confrontational and more constructive. Sometimes misunderstandings happen because we make assumptions. To avoid this, ask open-ended questions. For instance, if someone seems upset, you can ask, "Can you tell me more about what's bothering you?" Or how can we work together to fix this? Questions like these show that you care about finding a solution and not just winning an argument. Even with intentional communication, emotions can run high. If you feel overwhelmed, it's okay to take a short break. Calmly say, "I need a moment to think about this so I can respond better." This pause helps you regain composure and prevent saying something in the heat of the moment that you might regret. Finally, try to end the conversation on a positive or hopeful note. Even if you don't agree on everything, express appreciation for the discussion. You can say, "Thank you for sharing your thoughts. I'm glad we could talk about this." This leaves the other person with a sense of respect and dignity, which strengthens your relationship in the long run. Unlike silence, intentional communication creates understanding, builds trust, and strengthens bonds. It's a skill that requires practice, but the results are worth it. You'll notice fewer misunderstandings, more productive conversations, and deeper connections with the people in your life. Thank you for joining me in exploring the power of silence. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comments. How do you use silence in your life? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, embrace the quiet moments. They might just change your life.